What's going on, coaches? It's Ethan. In today's video, we're going to be going over paid traffic, more specifically Facebook ads, and how you can capitalize on the 1 billion user a day platform. We're going to be covering everything you need to know about running Facebook ads, and I'm even going to be showing you a short walkthrough on how to set up and start running your first Facebook ads for your tennis coaching business. So go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, coaches, we're going to be jumping straight into the walkthrough. You're going to be learning a lot of information from this, so make sure you guys are paying attention. So the first thing you guys are going to need is a website, right? For this demonstration, I'm going to be using Shopify. I already have a fully functioning website, so I'll be using that for this video. If you guys need help choosing a website to use, I made another previous video on all the best websites to use, so go check that out if you need help with that. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to be on Shopify today. So the first thing we're going to be doing is adding a product, right? Or in our case, we're going to be adding a service. So let's come over here, click Add Product. And today we're going to be offering a free private lesson. If you don't know why we're offering a free private lesson, I also made a previous video on that. It's about value ladders, so check that out too. But for now, we're going to be offering a free private tennis lesson. And in the description, just come out and have some fun with us for absolutely free. Just keep it simple, guys. We're going to add a little image about coaching. Where is my image? Here we go. Let that load, and we're going to make the price free here, guys. And here, compare at price. Put $50. A lot of coaches probably do some market research, see what others are offering for their free private lessons. We'll take taxes off, track quantity off. This is not a physical product, so make sure to uncheck this if you're using Shopify, because it'll take away the shipping field when they're checking out. And then here we're going to add some variants, right? And here we're going to replace size with availability. And then up here, guys, in the description, maybe you want to add a little table with all your timings that you're available for the private sessions. And then over here in the variants, we're going to add our timings, right? So I'm just going to come up with some random times. I'm going to do Monday, 1 to 2 p.m. And we're going to do Wednesday, 1 to 2 p.m. And we're going to do Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. All right. And then those are all going to be free as well, right? And these are going to give your customers options on the page to select, right? We're about to check it out. Go ahead and save that. Let it save. All right, and now let's check out the listing we just made. So we're gonna go, this is my website, Champion Tennis, and this is the listing we just created, right? This is my whole website. So we have a picture here of explaining what the service is obviously tennis coaching, free private lesson, and look at that nice little cross out of $50, and it's absolutely free. And then here we have the availability. This is where your customers would select the time they want, right? And then in the description box where I was saying you would add a table of your timings, that would show up right here where, right, we typed that right there. So if you have a nice little table of all the availability right there, then they'd be able to select, and then make sure you upload all those timings that you had to where we entered the availability, right? So that's where they would come up here and select the time they want, right? So let's just say Friday, test it out, buy now. They're not actually going to be buying anything since it's free, right? So then here's the checkout page. and we can continue to payment. It's not going to charge your customers anything. It's not going to let me proceed without doing the fields, but basically you just go through, your customers will go through and they're not going to have to put in their credit card or information or anything like that. You would ideally have a confirmation email with all the information pertaining to the practice, right? After they submit this, you would send them an email, an automated email. You can set it up in Shopify saying, all right, here's where we're meeting, the address and any information that your customers would need to know, right? So now that we've got our listing set up, let's move on into Facebook. So here's the Facebook Ads Manager. Now, before we get to creating any ads or anything, you guys need to make sure you have your Facebook pixels installed, right? You guys are probably wondering what the heck is a Facebook pixel, and that's all right. But basically what a Facebook pixel is you install it on your website and it tracks any actions made on your website made by your visitors, right? People browsing through your website, Facebook has a little snippet of code, and that code records any valuable actions taken on the website. And this data is yours, right? You'll be collecting a lot of data. In today's society, data is so important, guys. Data just recently surpassed oil as the world's most valuable resource, right? So data is incredibly important in today's day and age, and you absolutely need this pixel on your website to start collecting data for you to look at and to also use to gain more customers, right? That's how Facebook works its magic and finds you more customers that are similar to the customers you already have. So if you already have an email list, then that would be great. You could upload that to Facebook and it'll help Facebook find more customers like your current customers, right? So we're gonna go ahead and install this pixel on Shopify. It's super easy, guys, don't sweat it. So I already have some pixels here. But for your screen, you're going to come and add a new data source and a Facebook pixel. Did anything happen? All right, we're having technical issues. Apologize. Let's refresh the page. Add a new source. And apparently I can't make another pixel for some reason. But basically, it's just going to pull up a little pop-up saying, giving you instructions on, it's nothing difficult, guys. You just click confirm, you name the pixel, and then it's just going to show up like this for your screen, how it is on my screen, right? All these pixels organized. So then you're going to take your pixel number, right? That's your pixel ID. You're going to copy it, so Command-C, or if you want, right-click copy. We're going to come back over to Shopify. We're going to go over here into Online Store, let it load. We're going to come down here into Preferences. We're going to scroll down to where it says Facebook Pixel right here. I already have a pixel in for this website, but you would go Change, Enter, you would paste your pixel. And then you would click Save. I'm not going to click Save because I already have a pixel for this website. So I'm going to click Cancel. And then that would be your pixel right there, guys. Now your pixel will be fully installed on your website. You can see nothing too complicated, guys. And then you'll be able to start collecting data from visitors that visit your website, right? So that's all the techie stuff for the website. That was it. Hopefully you guys think it wasn't too difficult. Now let's actually get into the Facebook ads portion of this video. So we're going to come back here into Ads Manager. And the layout of Facebook's Ad Manager is, so there's 3 categories, right? I like to look at it as an umbrella. So at the top level, there's campaigns. I'm going to flash up a little picture right here for you guys to better understand, but campaigns, and then inside of campaigns, we have the ad sets. And then inside of each ad set, we have our ads. What the customers are actually going to be seeing on their Facebook feeds, right, are the ads. So that's just a little hierarchy of the Facebook Ads Manager, right? So let's actually get into creating this. Now campaigns, I usually organize my campaigns by how I classify the audiences. Let's start over. So the first campaign we're going to create here is a conversions campaign, right? We want conversions. We want people to sign up for our free practice. But anyway, I got sidetracked. The campaigns, how we classify our customers. So at the top level, I'm going to name this campaign cold, because this is going to be a cold audience, right? We're advertising to people who have never even heard of us. They're considered a cold audience. They don't know anything about us or anything, right? So they're cold, so that's going to be this first campaign that we're going to make. And then other campaigns you can make are warm campaigns for warm audiences, those who are aware of you and who you are and are familiar with what you do. So that would be a different category, warm. And then last, you would have hot, people that have been exposed to your business and they're most likely to buy something from you, right? We can call them hot audience. And then let me explain this a little more. So conversions, there are a bunch of different conversions on Facebook. Obviously, everything else here you can optimize your Facebook ads for. But we want conversions. We want people to sign up on our website. So that's what we're going to tell Facebook we want, right? So we're going to do conversions, and we're going to name the campaign cold. And don't worry about any of this stuff, guys. This is just a beginner tutorial, right? And then ad set name, we'll go free private lessons. Private lessons. Destination, yes, you want to send them to your website. Select pixel. Here you would select the same number, the pixel that you created earlier. For you, I have multiple. I have multiple, but for you, it's probably going to be the only one you just created. So you select your pixel, and then these are all the different conversions that your Facebook pixel is recording on your website. So it's recording when people make a purchase, records when people add their credit card information to your website. It doesn't save their credit card information, it just records that they did it. View content, when somebody views your page, when somebody clicks the add to cart button, and when somebody initiates checkout, right? Now, we're not going to use any of these except purchase because that's what we want, but all of these other conversions do come in very handy, guys. My button, my little dot right here is going to be green because I've received multiple events. Yours is probably going to be red because you haven't received anything yet, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and click purchase because that's what we want, right? People to sign up for our free private lesson. Oops, sorry. Go ahead and leave the cost control. This is too advanced. We're just gonna keep it simple, guys. Nothing here. And then our audience. Who do we want to show our ad to, right? So let's get into it. Location. We're gonna start off with location. United States is good. I'm in the United States, but I'm in Houston. I don't want to target everyone from the US, right? So I'm in Houston, Texas. So we're going to go ahead and do Houston, Texas, United States, and that's all I want. And we can target everyone within a 25-mile radius. That sounds all right. I'm sure a lot of people 25 miles away might not like to drive 25 miles for a tennis lesson, but hey, who knows, right? They might not have any tennis practices in their area and they'd be willing to drive, right? We're going to choose age, 18 to 65. I would keep it 18 because anyone younger than that, it's probably going to be their parents scheduling the lessons, right? All genders is good. Detailed targeting. All right, now this one's important, guys. Make sure you uncheck this little box that says expand your detailed targeting. That's basically like Facebook's little tricky way of saying, hey, like let me spend your money, right? So we definitely don't want that. We don't want any wasted dollars. So detailed targeting, and this is where you would segregate your audience based on their interests, right? There are a bunch of different Facebook pages on Facebook, and people like them, and that categorizes them by their likes, right? That's kind of how Facebook is organized. So we're gonna choose tennis. Too many N's, tennis. So as you can see, there's a whopping 332 million people that like tennis, right? So we're gonna go ahead and click tennis. And wow, there are, there are 700. So over here you can see your potential reach. This is how much this ad is gonna reach. So in Houston, there's about 4 million people, and we're gonna be reaching about 730,000 people. I mean, look how powerful that is, guys, through Facebook advertising. Like, you're just gonna set up this ad and it's gonna run on its own, and you're gonna be getting all this exposure. And there's a lot of people that play tennis in Houston, right? 730,000 people is a lot. That could change your business. That changed my business. But right, I mean, if you can just get a fraction of those people to sign up for your tennis coaching business, that could change your life, right? And this is just people that are interested in tennis, you know, like there's other subjects like Roger Federer, right? You add that, went up 10,000 people, you know, Nadal. So there are a bunch of different categories you can test, and these are going to target all the people in your area that you've specified that are interested in that topic. So you're going to be reaching targeted audience, right? You can even add like tennis player, like people that classify themselves as tennis players, right? So I'm just going to X these out and leave it at tennis. I like to just put one interest into these and just make a different ad, right? So up here in the ad set name, I'd go free private lessons, and then tennis as the interest. So we're gonna scroll down here, see show more options, languages. Yes, we want to change this to English only. We only want people that are gonna understand our ad. And wow, that actually knocked off 100,000 people. Wow, 660 just from English. Because 100,000 people in Houston don't speak English. It's interesting. Wow. We're going to scroll down here, guys, and we're going to switch from automatic placements to manual placements, all right? And we are going to take off Audience Network and Messenger. We only want Facebook and Instagram. We're going to uncheck Facebook right column, video feeds, and marketplace. So we only want Facebook and Instagram feeds and Instagram Explore. Let's leave the Facebook and Instagram stories. We're going to uncheck InStream, uncheck search, uncheck an article. These are all just other parts of Facebook that don't really generate that much attention. Then we're going to scroll down. Is there anything in more options we need? No, we can just leave that. Daily budget. All right, guys. So this is going to affect how many people you're actually going to be reaching, right? So right now it's at $20 a day right now, and you'd be reaching 715 to 2,100 people, right? That's what reach is how many people your ad is going to be shown to, right? No, I'm not gonna do $20 a day. I'd recommend for beginners just starting off $5 a day is perfectly fine, and at $5 a day you'll be reaching anywhere from 180 to 517 people, right? And that's a lot of exposure. Don't really rely too much on these estimated daily results, guys. I only pay attention to reach, conversions. This is just Facebook taking its best guess at how many you're gonna get, right? They don't really know the rest of your business. They can't really tell how good your marketing is. We really need a whole marketing strategy to be able to use Facebook ads correctly, right? So don't really stress too much about this, guys. 0 conversions. So let's go ahead and continue. Or before that start date, you can I just started right now. Some people started at 12 a.m. the next day. And if you want to know how much or be set to a certain spending limit, then you can set an end date. I personally don't. I just let it run until I feel like it's not profitable anymore, and I just cut it. But I'm constantly monitoring my ads, right? So let's go ahead and hit continue. And next, all right, so now we've gotten to the ad portion of the ad. So this is going to be what prospects in your Facebook feeds are actually going to be seeing about your company, right? So you should have a Facebook page, and that should link here, and an Instagram channel. You don't need one. If you don't have one, it's not a big deal. People just won't be able to click on your profile and see more about you, right, on Instagram. So we're going to come here. We're going to create an ad. So I'm just gonna keep it simple, guys. We're gonna do a single image or video. I do recommend carousel, but that's a little more complex. I'm not gonna go into it this video. So we're gonna keep it simple right now with a single image or ad or video. Now here's where we're gonna be creating our ad, right? So primary text, this is what's gonna show up on top of your picture, the little area. So I already have a little pre-written copy right here. Feel free to take it if you want, guys. So we're gonna take it and plop that in here real quick. So it goes, hey there, we have a tight-knit tennis program that people are loving, right? So give a little bit of social proof in there. You've got other players and people love it, right? And we want more players to come out and have some fun with us, right? It's very inviting, like we're having fun out here. We want you part of it, right? You know, social proof. And then we come in here with some urgency. So that's why for the next week only, we're offering free private tennis lessons to the great players of Houston, right? So I'm kind of speaking to people in Houston on a more personal level. I'm identifying them. I'm speaking directly to them, and I've got some urgency here, you know, for the next week only. So that's going to urge people to sign up, to make them more likely to sign up, right? Now, you guys can run this promotion and say that, and you can just keep running it if you want. It's not a big deal. When people see it and sign up, they're never going to see the ad again. Or if people see it, they're going to see it for a few days and choose not to sign up. So they're not really going to notice if you're running it every week and it just says for this week only. But if you want to keep your integrity, you can just run it for 1 week and then cut it, and then maybe wait a week and run it again for the next week if you want. And then we've got two call to actions right here. Let me go grab that link. Ooh, where did it go? Products. Yikes. Let me grab this real quick. Let me view it. Come on. All right, let's grab that link real quick. Go back to manager and paste the link. So now we've got that there. Let's go ahead and make the creative. The creative is the image they're going to be seeing. So you guys can use this great website. I use it. It's a free tool. It's a great website. So we're going to make our little image in here real quick. And you're going to be using 1080 by 1080 for the dimensions. It's for a Facebook ad. Let's go ahead and upload a photo. I'm going to let you guys into my personal life. You guys can see a little bit of my photos of my amazing life. It's just going to be me and my girlfriend. And then here you guys can see my amazing tennis practice. So we're going to go ahead and use this picture. Me teaching some of my students. I'll make this big. And that looks good. We're going to add a little bit of effects to it, make it look better. We're going to turn the brightness down a little bit, contrast up. Let's make those colors pop, some more saturation. Really make those colors pop, and let's turn the blur down a little bit. And now you guys can see that my arms look huge. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so now we've got that. Let's add a little bit of text into it. Let's add a heading. So we're gonna go free. So that's gonna be the first text box. Let's make that nice and big. And I don't like this font. Let's go with a different font. I like this font. Yeah, I like that font. Looks nice and friendly. Looks fun and outgoing. Let's add another text box. And here we're gonna go private tennis private lessons. Private lessons. Make that bigger. Right, and we're definitely gonna need to change these colors. You can barely see them. So I want to make this one up here a nice bright color and attract attention to it. How about a yellow? Yeah, that really pops. Let's get that yellow. Let's even make this a little bigger. Alright, and let's just make this one white. Get easier to see. Make this one bigger. Come on. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, now I think that's a great picture. That's a picture of me coaching some other kids. Looks like a nice environment. I've got free private lessons because, guys, you need to capture attention in these ads, right? People are bombarded with so many different things on Facebook. You really need to set yourself apart for them to see your ad, right? And if you guys have a practice, or I mean, if you don't have a practice yet and you don't have any like photos of you with kids, you can literally just go to Google and just search up tennis coaching and, you know, grab one of these images off of Google Images. You'll be totally fine. You know, you can use any of these images. That's a great image. This is a good image. Looks like a lot more than tennis going on there. But I mean, that could be a good image. Having females in the picture typically acquire more attention, right? So we're going to download this photo as a PNG. Let that cook real quick. We're gonna come back here. I'm gonna upload our photo. Okay, how do I upload the photo? Where do I upload it? Oh, add media right here. We're gonna add an image. We're gonna upload an image. And we're gonna go to downloads, and it's right there. Go ahead, select it if it loads any faster. Okay, so that should have uploaded it. There it is. Okay, so here we can see it coming along nicely. This is what our ad's gonna look like. Short headline, I'm gonna put free private lessons, and let me grab this little tennis emoji, throw it right here, and see that the headline right here, it's showing up right here, and then the description is come out and have some fun. Right, making it look very nice and inviting. We want this, nope, not that. We want this link because this is the page we're gonna be sending our prospects to. Okay, so that's the URL. If they click anywhere on this ad, it's gonna take them to that page. And then our call to action, we want signups. So let's look for our sign up. All right, awesome. So you can see here, it changed it to sign up. And that is pretty much it, guys. So here we have created our ad. It's not letting me click see more, but basically it's just the primary text, right? So we've got a great ad right here, free private lessons. I think it looks great. The yellow really pops and catches attention. It's a nice picture. When people see the word free, they go crazy, guys. It's literally psychologically proven to get more conversions. People are addicted to free stuff. I mean, who doesn't like getting free stuff, right? So you're gonna have this great ad, and honestly, you guys should be testing a lot of different creatives, right? This is essentially the testing phase. You're gonna be testing a lot of things that work and don't work, and you're gonna wanna double down on the things that do work, obviously, and cut out what doesn't work, right? So there are a lot of different things you can play around with a picture. You can play with this copy over here. It's obviously not going to be perfect. You're going to need to tweak it around, right? So basically that's it, guys. That's how you create your first Facebook ad. I would run this. I'm not going to run it right now because I'm not running any ads right now, but you would come here and click confirm. And that would basically be it, guys. This is just for the cold campaign. I'm probably going to be making another video soon on retargeting. That's going to be more in depth, like after this first ad, because selling to cold traffic can be hard. It's a lot harder to convert, so we need to go deeper into a marketing strategy, and I need more time to explain that right now. This video is getting pretty long, so I appreciate any of you that are still here watching this. I hope you've gotten a lot out of it, right? So that's basically it, guys. You would hit confirm, and then your ad would start. You would probably wait a few hours to wait for Facebook to approve it, and once it gets approved, it'll start running, right? So go ahead and smash that like button if you guys got a ton of value from today's video. I'd really appreciate it if you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys join the free Facebook group, link in the bio, to hear from me, and I'll be there answering any question you guys have. And there's a bunch of other coaches just like you asking questions and helping each other out. It's just a really great atmosphere. All right, so that's it for today's video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.